Welcome to Two Tops and Friends. Grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's dive into another episode of Two Taps and Friends.
Welcome to Two Taps and Friends, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Have a special guest today, superstar Todd Trunsky. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Good morning. We're live. We're live. It's 8:30 in the morning, and we are live with the Rosenberg and JT.
Dude, 100%.
Let's step it up, fellas. Let's step it up. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here, guys. Awesome to see you both. How you been? How's the morning going, fellas?
Dude, this is what I'm talking about.
Doing all right, Trunsky.
Good to hear. Trunsky's here. Trunsky's present. Rosenberg, I love you, man. I'm so glad you invited me.
How do we do this without Trunsky, right? I go, dude, I literally...
We're live. Let's talk about Ohio State football to start off. What is going on with the Buckeyes? Michigan just has their number.
Oh, shut up. Here he goes.
We just keep beating them.
He's talking shit. He's the only guy that goes to Ohio State and fucking roots for Michigan in the stands.
Hell yes.
The big orange.
Almost
Smokey
got us.
big orange.
That's for Tennessee.
That's Smokey.
Yeah, no, small, so I like that.
What the fuck does that mean? Is that a vol? What does that mean?
Smokey.
No, really? That's
Yeah,
that's
our mascot.
Is
Yeah,
that,
it's
Yeah, that's
Smokey.
right.
that's your mascot? I thought it was a
No,
volunteer.
this is Billy Strings as the
Billy Strings, the band.
as the Tennessee Volunteer. Smokey.
Oh yeah, Smokey, he's awesome.
This kid would sit, dude.
We're about to fuck Ohio State up.
I think they will. I like that.
Dude, she would sit in
I
the
think they
stands
will.
at Ohio State with 100,000 fucking students. People would be trash, fucked up. He'd be fucking rooting for Michigan in the middle of all of them. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking.
Were you
loser.
The
killed?
Ohio State fans are the craziest, dude. Honestly, I went to a game in 1984 with my dad. Ohio State was winning 26-0 at halftime, and Michigan came back and scored 28 points and beat them. And my dad was dressed in all Michigan gear, was scared to get to the car, man. Ohio State fans are crazy.
How do you do? That's what I said. I called Trunsky. I tell JT about, like, I'm like, dude, I want to just do, like, we're just talking. Dudes talking shit, right? First name I think of is fucking you because you're a fucking lunatic, right? So I called T, dude. Dude, anyone that knew him in college, like, if they knew that he was recording a fucking podcast, they would lose their fucking minds, dude, right? Everybody's been trying to get him on camera for years. I literally call him. Haven't talked to him in like 2 weeks. 3 weeks, I text with him. I'm like, yo, I need you. All right, what are we doing?
Yeah, my dad, Rosenberg, he really needs me. He really needs me. So if Danny Rosenberg needs me, I'm there. That's all you got to know. That's all you got to know.
We start off with a bang. We start off with JT fucking blowing chunks in the car.
JT was blowing chunks in the car, but he's doing much better.
He's
now.
embarrassed about it, dude.
I'm back. I'm
He's
coming
doing
back.
much better now.
Dude,
He's live.
I'm
He's
telling you,
kicking
it's the car, the Tesla, dude. The car fucking has regenerative brakes. So, like, every time you let off the gas, it does this.
Tesla will, yeah. But
And
it's
you-
an amazing car, Rosenberg. You got a great car
Dude,
there,
who
buddy.
gives a shit? But honestly, like,
I love it.
Cars. Honestly, dude, like, I just want to start. I want to tell them all the stories that we have, me and you, dude. And, like, I can't even begin to fucking narrate your
Oh,
stories,
yeah, there's a
dude.
lot. There's a lot.
Dude, I told him about the fucking how I met you. Remember how I met you?
From dollar bills?
No, was it dollar bills or tampon
No, we
wrappers?
were smoking dollar bills. We were smoking
And tampon
tampon
wrappers.
wrappers too, and dollar bills. By the end of the night, I'm like, I love this guy. Like, this is the kind of guy I need to be
Dude,
with.
we get there, this lunatic's there. They're
Friends
like,
for life.
dude, the girl that I was good
friends
friends
for
with,
life.
Abby. We were good friends. Abby, it was like a formal, and she's like, this guy Trunsky, you guys are gonna get fucking along, and I'm like, all right, he's gonna be a fucking douchebag. I mean, how many times people tell you you're gonna get along with somebody? dude?
Right.
Douche.
Automatic
I
douche.
get here, and this fucking lunatic's in the corner of a hotel
The
room.
greatest time we're smoking dollar bills. By the end of the night, Rosenberg and I, the rest is
It's a
history.
bad idea, dude. It's
Love
not
the
a good
kid.
idea. You
Love
makes it
the
sound
kid.
like you're just sitting there smoking dollar bill after you almost died. You took one puff of a fucking joint wrapped in a dollar bill and fucking almost died, dude.
That's awesome.
And it was all night. And then fucking, I would just, every time I came back to Ohio State, I would just stay with this
Oh, yeah,
idiot.
Rosenberg would come, honestly, come for a week. I wouldn't go to class the whole week.
You never went to
Wait,
class.
so hold on. You went to Ohio State?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
but
yeah.
you were a Michigan fan.
Yep, oh yeah. 'Cause I got
He's
in-
from Michigan.
Okay, now
Went to Ohio State from Michigan.
Ask him about the Lions. What do they say? What's the Lions for?
Restore the roar! Let's go Detroit! Detroit's back in the conversation. We're playing tonight. Thursday night football against the Packers. Let's go Detroit! Detroit! We love you!
Dude, when's the last time you've ever been to Detroit?
Yeah, I haven't been to Detroit in a long, long time, but we still love you. You're still my good buddies. It's been a while.
Yeah, dude. So fucking, we start hanging out and like, remember Shaker Man?
Oh my God, we used to go see Shaker Man every Thursday night. We used to jam out every Thursday night.
Tell them what Shaker Man was.
Oh my God, Shaker Man was just jam. We would just jam out, dude. We didn't even know who they were. We just get on stage with them. They were amazing.
No,
A
he
band.
would get on stage.
Okay.
There was this random local fucking band.
They were awesome.
They probably
They were
lasted
awesome.
3 months. What did they play? Like R&B or something?
No, I like the way you
funk.
work it.
They were
no
funk.
diggity. Gotta
Okay.
hang it up.
JT,
Yeah,
dude.
they were awesome.
He would follow these dudes
were
around to these
awesome.
little
Remember
dive
that? We would
bars,
follow. They
and he
were
would
awesome.
scream like "Shaker Man!" He'd be
Shaker
screaming.
Man, we love you! We're from Mike Greeny. This is Rosenberg and JT. How's everybody doing today?
Hey, swell. How are you feeling? How's the mouth?
Oh, the mouth is doing better, man. I got it pulled on Monday. I got 5 teeth pulled. Literally in like a year, I'm like homeless, but that's okay. No worries at all. TT.
Why are you homeless?
TT, because I have no teeth.
Oh, got it.
TT is feeling good, though. He's feeling good. Tomorrow's a new day. It's Friday. It's the 5th day. You know what that means.
What does
What's
that
that?
mean?
Time to smoke it up, Charlie. On the 5th day, it's time to smoke it up, but I can't do anything until then.
So, dude, you're just eating like.
Yep, just
For those of you that don't know, Todd Trunsky really loves marijuana.
Yeah,
a lot.
loves marijuana.
So, do you eating edibles?
Yep, so now I'm eating edibles to take the place of the marijuana.
Avoiding dry sockets.
Yep, avoiding dry sockets, just eating cookies left and right, having a good old time, just living life as to be.
Dude. So I'm trying to think of all the fucking craziness, dude. So I meet Trunsky, and he literally, I hung out with him at Ohio State for like as long as I could. I would go back and do anything we could with him. Like we could go on with stories forever.
Oh yeah, Rosenberg was the greatest. Honestly, came and then I just pretty much dropped out of school when he came. I'm like, Rosenberg's here. It's time to do absolutely nothing. Let's hang out and have fun. Let's go party. That's what Rosenberg likes to do.
And we would
Love him.
And eat constantly.
And eat. Rosenberg would eat one meal a day. I could not believe it. Honest
he
to God,
used
we
to
go
eat
to
one meal a
Champs.
day.
He would get like 10 appetizers. I'd be like, is that for the table? He'd be like, nope, that's just for me. He would eat one meal a day. He was absolutely insane.
Dude, then so his family was in the steel business, right? And then the steel business. What happened to the steel business? Like it just kind of like.
Yeah, my dad actually retired from the steel business, and basically the business closed down because he was really a one-man operation. So then we got into the dog poo business.
Dude, so he's hanging out. Then he comes down to Florida. His family moves to Boca. I'm in Sarasota. And we're hanging out. He's just coming, like staying on my couch for like weeks at a
Oh,
time,
yeah, that's
remember?
the greatest.
And he's like, dude, Rosenberg, I'm getting into the dog poop business. And I fucking laughed him off the
Yeah,
couch,
people
remember?
were like, get a real job.
He's
who's
like,
gonna
I'm
buy
like,
dog
what is
poop
the
bags?
dog poop business? He's like, dog poop bags. And I'm like, what does that mean? This is before like every fucking apartment complex
Before
had like a
shit bags.
dog
Yep,
before
yep,
shit
yep,
bags.
yep.
So I don't know what people used to pick it up with the fucking
Yeah,
grocery
with
store
their
bags
hand.
with their hand. Dude, so literally he's like, dude, it's dog.
Wait, Trunsky's the poop bag guy?
I'm the
Dude,
dog poop guy.
Holy
Yeah, we started
shit. Poopy
about
Doo.
25 years
No, what is
ago.
that Poopy
Poopy
Doo
Pouch
anymore?
and
Poopy
Poopy
Pouch.
Doo.
Yeah. It
It
was
used to
Poopy
be
Doo.
Scooby
He got
Doo, but
sued.
the Hanna-Barbera came after the Trunskys. We don't even know Hanna-Barbera, but they came after the
I don't think it's
Trunskys.
a person, dude.
Yeah, whoever Hanna-Barbera is, they came after the Trunskys. Like, no more Scooby Doo.
Dude,
So we changed it to Poopy Pouch.
So first they came up with a bag that would pick it up, and I'm like, dude, so what do you do with the bag? This is back then. You gotta remember, this shit was
Right. This
I'm
wasn't
like,
a thing.
So what do
Right,
you what
right.
do you do with the bag? It doesn't fucking you throw it in the trash. I'm like, but doesn't it stink? He's like, scented trash, scented bags. Like it was some fucking
Genius.
new
Scented poop
like
bags.
he discovered coal, right? I'm like,
Holy shit.
I'm laughing at him, and
You're the poop guy.
And it
People are
was-
like,
and
get a
the name
real
of the
job.
company,
They're like, get a real
Poopy-
job. Nobody's gonna buy dog poop bags.
dude, but like
Every apartment complex, every hotel.
he got in Home Depot,
You're in
he got in
everywhere.
every
everywhere.
city and county.
Nuts.
I mean, it's crazy. It's amazing. I mean, I'm blessed.
This is
Blessed.
how many years now? 20 years?
We've been doing it probably about 24 years now.
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and the name of the company was Poopy Doo.
Poopy
And he had a
Doo.
fucking dog that looked just like Scooby Doo on the goddamn bag.
We still do it, Poopy
And I'm
Doo.
like, I'm a lawyer. I'm like, Trunsky, this, are you
Trademark.
good with,
Yeah.
I'm like, are they good? He's like, yeah, who gives a shit? Fucking okay. And boom.
Yeah.
Rosenberg, we're changing the name.
Rosenberg, yeah. Hanna-Barbera's after us.
Hanna-Barbera just sued us.
Hanna-Barbera's coming for us, but that's okay because we're going to make it no matter what.
And you did.
Yep.
You did.
Yep.
You're still
24
selling-
years later, We're doing a great job. We have a fantastic group of people with us. We're rocking and rolling.
Who do you think makes all the sales?
We're grateful. We're grateful.
Dude,
We're
you
grateful.
literally would buy dog poop from him. You know?
Good dog poop.
The best is when he gets over and he gets on this gambling phase.
Oh God.
And he's sitting on my couch one day, and he goes, Rosenberg, I think someone's gonna murder me. I'm like, what do you mean? He owed like some bookie bunch of money, right? So his dad, remember how much money? Like what it was?
I owed like 15 grand.
Yeah,
I lost 15 grand in one day, and let me tell you,
What was it on?
It was on a pick'em. So I only had to lose by 1 point. I lost by 48. You know, pick'em changed my whole life, man. I was sitting at Rosenberg's on his couch, and the phone kept ringing. Rosenberg's like, "Who is that?" I'm like, "It's the bookie." He's like, "What bookie?" I'm like, "I owe this guy 15 grand." Rosenberg's like, "Tell the guy you're not paying him anything."
Yeah, I was like, dude,
Rosenberg's
fuck
like, "You don't have to pay him anything." I'm like, no. I'm like, "I gotta go home right now." I'm like, "I gotta give him my car." I was gonna give him my car.
He's like, I'm gonna drive my car and give you the car.
Yeah, I'm like, "I'll still make the payments." It was crazy. I didn't know what I was gonna do. And then he's like, "I have a partner who wants to meet you. He's a real hothead." I'm like, "Oh no, now I'm dealing with a hothead." I'm like, "This is not good."
The funny part of it is that his parents get pissed at him, right? And like completely like kick him out of everything, right? Wouldn't give him $1.
Yeah, wouldn't
So
give me
he
a cent.
so he goes and he gets a job selling fucking coins. Like telemarketing.
Pay off 15K.
Just
Selling coins. I was selling coins.
Daytona Beach fucking vacations.
I was selling degreaser also.
So, and you imagine how good he is on the fucking phone,
I was
right?
selling
Like,
degreaser and coins.
he
It was
becomes their
unbelievable.
#1 salesman for them in Florida, right?
So he pays off the
Dude,
drug
Yeah,
dealer.
pays off the bookie.
I mean the
Yeah,
the
pays
bookie.
Off, pays off the bookie.
Dude.
Pays off the bookie. I shake his hand. I only had to give him $3,100 out of $15,000 because I never hit. I never ran. I was honest with the guy. I told him I had no money. He said, "What the hell are you doing? Gambling with money you don't have?" I'm like, "I don't know."
He respected the hustle.
Yeah, he respected it. He was totally cool. Did I learn my lesson? Not really.
At one point, he calls like our boy's wife, who are Florida residents, dude, right? And she doesn't know it's him. He's like, I don't know how the fuck she didn't know it was you, or maybe she didn't know who
Who's
you
that?
were.
Was that Tommy's wife?
No, Andy's wife.
Oh yeah.
So he starts trying to sell her a Daytona Beach vacation for shits and giggles, just to fucking show me that he could sell it. Like, what fucking Florida resident wants to go to Daytona
She
Beach?
buys it.
She starts to give him the credit card number. I have to jump in on the call. I'm like, dude, don't give your credit card. Jesus, Sam. She's like, I didn't know. I was just going to say whatever. Might as well take a vacation. I'm like, dude.
That's awesome. That's Amos and Andy for you.
This guy's name's Andy.
Legends.
He calls
That's
him Amos
awesome.
and Andy.
That's awesome.
So, dude, what's your scoop? How did you get here from Tennessee? What's the story?
Shit. Long relationship and needed to get away from the South and move to sunny Florida. Here I am.
That's
You come to
awesome.
this
You love it.
fucking
You love it. How long you
crazy
been
fest.
here?
Yeah. About 10 years.
10 years? Cool, man.
Dude,
Yeah, Nashville's
JT's a
amazing.
legend.
We got to take Rosenberg to Nashville. It's
Right.
amazing, man.
Dude,
That
there's many
place.
places I've been, like, just randomly. I've never been to Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville rock and rolls, dude. Like,
When did
Nashville's
you
the
go?
I've been like 5 times.
So you go?
For trade
You've been
shows.
recently
I
for
was
trade
there
shows?
a month ago, 6 weeks ago.
So I heard it's like New Orleans, kind of.
Yeah, it is. It's a wacky place, man. Let me tell you, people are breathing on you and farting on you.
are breathing on you.
People are
It's a
getting
wacky place.
People are getting crazy with you in Nashville, Tennessee, man. Look out! JT's there from.
It's not a good spot for germaphobes.
Yeah. For germaphobes, it's not a good stop for me.
What is it? It's like Bourbon Street kind of deal.
Yeah, it is,
It's
it is.
like if you're
I mean, I've
having a
heard.
bachelor party,
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
doing
bachelor
anything,
party,
it's
bachelorette
happening
Yeah,
in
but at this
Nashville.
point in our lives, do you want that shit?
No, it's awful.
Fuck no.
No, it's the worst.
Yeah.
But it's awesome to go to. Let's go to Nashville. Let's get some hot chicken, everybody. Nashville hots. And some fries, too.
Dude, this is all day, dude. You know what I mean? There's never like a turn down. Like,
I want to hear the Trunsky. You came down. You had a bit of a kind of reset in life or something.
I did. I don't know. I always have resets. I'm always resetting in life.
I want to hear the.
Dude,
I want to hear the story.
first of all, it took him fucking. How many years did it take you to get out of Ohio State?
Yeah, basically, honestly, I was in math 050 about 8 times.
Math
it
050,
didn't even count.
just for listeners, Math 050.
The only reason I got out of college, and this is the honest God's truth, I had to pay 2 people to take classes for me. They actually had a pose as Todd Trunsky.
There's a kid,
and
our
they
friend-
did. It was amazing.
Our friend Nelson.
Yeah, my friend Nelson, I got him really stoned the first time. And basically the teacher's doing roll call, and they're like, Todd Trunsky, and he stands up. And this girl that we know knows him too. She's looking, she's like, that's not Todd Trunsky. I'm like, Nelson, tell her we'll pay her off too. Tell her to shut up also if we have to pay her off. Yep, Ohio State was wacky. That's the only reason I got
Did he enrolled in the community college?
Oh, yeah.
What class was that?
for statistics.
He couldn't get past statistics, so he sends Nelson to go enroll as Todd Trunsky at the community school and then transferred the credits in.
Well, then I also took statistics at a community college, by the way. And I took it 1 year, and I failed it. So I had to take it again. I had the same teacher. And so I told one of my buddies, Tunderbees, I'm like, listen, you got to take this class with me so I can copy off you. And so I convinced my buddy to take the class with me. He sat next to me. On the first test, he got a 72. I got a 70. On the second test, Tunderbees doesn't show up. Doesn't even show up. I'm so nervous. I don't know anything. I actually got a 13% on the test. The teacher's giving back the test in front of all the class. He's like, I'm like, what about me? He's like, what's your name? I'm like, Trunsky. He's like, you got a 13. I'm like, oh no. So we got ready to take the next test, and I wasn't prepared at all, so I went and met him in the hallway, and the teacher's like, I'm like, listen, Mr. Grass, I'm not ready to take this test today. He's like, what's your name? I'm like, Trunsky. He's like, what'd you get in the last one? I'm like, I'm the one that got the 13. He's like, well, what makes you think you're going to do any better on this one? I'm like, well, my tutor's been out of town. I'm like, you got to help me. I'm like, please, just give me one more opportunity. So he's like, all right.
To do what? Get a 13?
No, so give me another opportunity. So he's like, come. So he was going to, the class was taking the test from 9 to 11. And from 11 to 1, he was going to teach new material. So I went out to my car and I did my thing, and I came back in, and they're all taking the test. And I went in there and I stole the test.
I remember the story.
And I went.
You stole the exam?
Yeah, I went and stole the exam. And I went in the bathroom. I'm looking in the mirror.
You
I'm like,
stole the exam and went out to the bathroom?
Yeah, I went in the bathroom. I'm
Was
like,
he
oh my-
there?
No, he wasn't in the class.
Okay.
The whole class was taking it. It's
terrible.
And so then I went to my tutor. I'm like, I stole the test. I'm like, you got to help me.
Call the tutor.
And my tutor's like, I'm not helping you anything. You don't steal anything. So then I got another tutor. I'm like, listen, I got a practice test. Can you help me program everything in the calculator? so I programmed everything in the calculator, and then I went to take the test, and I think I got 100%, but I was too scared to pick it up, so I failed the class because I was scared the teacher was going to corner me one-on-one and be like, listen, you didn't answer any of these. You got the 13. There's no way that you got 100%. So I just had to drop the class again.
Was it you that copied your name one time on the test?
Oh yeah. This is the best story of all time. We were taking a Scholastic news test. I was in the fourth grade,
News test.
and we were saying alphabetical order.
You remember those? Remember they give you this fucking public school Scholastic? You failed the Scholastic
And
news test?
Matt Thomas was sitting in front of me, and literally, I copied his test so much that I wrote Matt Thomas on my name. And the teacher in front of the whole class, he's like, oh, it seems like there's 2 Matt Thomases here today.
You're such a fucking idiot, dude.
I swear to God, it's a true story. There was
I believe you.
2 Matt Thomases in the class that day. I copied it so much I wrote his name on my test. True story.
Tell him about the class. This is his
You
college
passed the
career.
class.
No, I had to drop it.
How do you drop a fucking Scholastic
that
test
was in
fourth grade?
That was in fourth grade.
Okay.
That
Oh.
was in fourth grade. No, the teacher passed me. He was like, you're an idiot. He's like, you are an idiot.
It was a sympathy pass.
Oh, Mike, thank you. Thank
Tell
you.
him about the time where you fucking hired. What is it? You had a writer, right? That would write your papers.
Oh yeah.
And he fudged the
So
footnotes.
my sister went to school at University of Arizona, and so she had a paper writer there, and he would write all the papers.
Paper writer. He talks like it's normal.
He would write
He's a
all-
fucking student. He's
paper
got a
writer.
paid
He would write all
paper
the
writer.
papers, so he'd write them for me. And so I came to school. The teacher's like, he's like, we have an expert on McCarthyism in the back. And I wrote a 10-page paper on McCarthyism. I didn't even know what it was. I'm like, what's McCarthyism?
You didn't write it.
Someone's
He
like,
wrote it,
no, he
right?
wrote it. Someone's like,
Yeah.
it's the Red Scare. So I get in front of the whole class. I'm like, the Red Scare. And I got so embarrassed, I ran out into the bathroom. I didn't know what to do. I didn't
You
know
just
what-
said Red Scare and
Yeah, I didn't know
ran.
what to do. And the teacher comes back. He's like, you're suspended, double 50. He's like, and then on another paper, so I sat next to my buddy in class one time, and we had a multiple choice test, and all my answers were the same as his, but my essay made no sense. He's like, you cheated off Chopper on this test. I'm like, no, I didn't. The teacher was there the whole time. I kept looking up to see if he was watching me. I'm like, first of all, you were in the class the whole time. Why would I cheat? He's like, well, your multiple choice are exactly the same as Chopper's, and your essays make absolutely no sense at all. He's like,
You write the Red
He's
Scare?
like, Chopper, did he cheat? Chopper's like, yeah, well, I let him.
Oh God.
I'm like, you idiot. I'm like, you idiot.
Who's Chopper?
Yeah, he was Chopper. Chopper would always get in trouble because he always admitted, he always ran himself out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you don't
come
ran
on,
yourself out
Chopper.
ever.
No, back in the day, that was just, I used to say that to my brother, like, we used to get caught by my parents, and I'd be like, dude, not that
lie.
I'm condoning
Just
lying,
lie. Just lie.
but dude, if you're gonna bullshit, stick to your bullshit until
Right.
you can't bullshit
Exactly.
anymore.
Exactly.
The Trunsky's a living legend. So
Bounce
yeah,
back.
we met. I was at Ohio State. I was there for like 2 quarters, almost a year. Transferred, and then when I was coming back up, I met him, and then I would just go back to hang out with my friends and
Rosenberg
do all
would
that.
honestly come like every 2 months.
Right. It was the best, dude. Ohio State's
dude,
campus.
we would party so hard.
How fun was
I swear
Ohio
on my
State?
life.
How fun
Honestly,
was Ohio
Ohio
State?
State was amazing.
I try to
It was
explain it to
amazing.
like people, and like now my kid just got recruited for like lacrosse, and Ohio
awesome.
State was looking at him, and I was like, dude, Ohio State's so much fun.
Ohio State.
And my wife's like, yeah, but you don't need to be fucking telling him it's fun. Like, what do you mean fun? Like, what do you think he's gonna party? Like you and Trunsky? And I'm like, well, yeah, I guess I got nothing.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like I can't.
Yeah, I
Maybe,
mean,
maybe
dude,
you
it's
should-
like-
maybe my son.
I mean,
should
Ohio
go to
State was crazy. When I was a freshman, we went out every single night, like 7 nights a week.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's
like
fucking
7 nights a week. I'm not even kidding you. And I went to all my classes too. People don't believe me. People
No,
are like,
you
I
did
swear to
not.
God, in my
Shut
life,
the
ask
fuck
anybody that
up.
really
when
knows
I was
me.
there, you would be asleep at 5 p.m.
Oh
still.
yeah. Well, that's when Rosenberg was there. But like a lot of times,
That's just
but a
when
lot of times I
Rosenberg
did go to class. I did go to class a lot of times. I went into the teacher's office for extra tutorials, so the teacher knew that I cared. I didn't know what they were even talking about, but I just wanted to pass the class. So I go to a tutorial.
I told you about him, right? Dude, this is the
Genius.
best. Dude, I would go, and everyone at Ohio State, 70,000 people, I'm telling you, like with the grad and undergrad, it was 72,000. Rednecks, black people, Jewish people, white people, yellow people, blue, everyone knew fucking Todd Trunsky. And they all
Almost
fucking
70,000
loved. How do you not love it, right?
Yeah.
We had a great
Dude,
time,
I remember
man.
we
had a
walked. I had to
great
go.
time.
We had to go to like a building
We were looking for
across
cigarettes.
campus.
We were asking
You were looking for
cigarettes.
cigarettes. This is when we used to smoke cigarettes. Dude, we were walking. This is a fucking huge. Hey, JT, every walk's like 3 fucking
Yeah,
miles
JT's
at Ohio
campus was
State.
humongous.
So we're walking, and the whole time Trunsky's screaming at the top of his lungs, going through this like. Cigarettes! Walking up to like women he didn't even know. You got cigarettes? You got cigarettes? How you doing? I'm Todd. How are you? He's like, and by the time we got to this building, we had 2 packs of cigarettes we'd smoked already, dude. Everyone knew him.
Cigarettes.
Yeah, we raged, man. Honestly, Ohio State, I'd like to go back again right now to school. If I could handle it.
So then we started hanging out, and then he would come and like he met my high school friends. He met because we hung out so much. He just met my whole.
Oh, they're the craziest.
Now he's family. You know what I mean?
Rosenberg's
Wait, the
high
South
school
Carolina high school?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
dude. So
Rosenberg has the crazy. It's like a football team, man. These guys will do anything for you. They would die for Rosenberg. They love Rosenberg. They would do
those
anything
are my
for this
guys,
guy.
dude. And they were tough dudes. It was
Tough
crazy,
dudes,
man.
tough dudes.
Rosenberg grew up in the deep
And,
south.
dude,
Yes,
and
yes,
in
the
deep
deep
south,
South.
like
Yeah.
people hear that I grew up in the deep south and they think it's like all redneck, but dude, the country people, they're the best.
Yeah.
And it's
Real
and
life.
people talk about racism. Like I didn't when we were. This was in the '90s. Like racism was like already passe. Nobody.
yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
to be fucking racist. Like. My crew was so mixed, and everyone loved
it was
each other. They all
the
played fucking
craziest
football
crew, the
together.
craziest
They
crew.
all.
The
It was
best
awesome.
guy was Pat. Rosenberg has a good buddy named Pat. We're gonna get him on the show one day.
I don't know if I can get. He's a mess, dude. That dude.
Dude,
I
he's
told you,
the
Pat was
biggest
this
mess.
like. So Pat was this country. He's like this. He was a country dude, but he wasn't. He acted like he was a black gangster, right? That was his whole thing. Talk like this, remember? Yo, when I first met him, yo, what's up, man? He always. So the funny thing with him is, I thought like, and everybody knew him. He got kicked out of like every school for fighting. He was just a fucking misfit.
He was
you know?
that guy.
He was a
Oh, he was
misfit,
the
but he was
best.
hilarious
He
to
was
hang
the
out with.
best.
Like, and if he loved you, like he was the best. Like he was like a big teddy bear.
First time I ever met him, Rosenberg's
But
like,
if
whatever
you went
do,
out with him and he drank way too much,
Oh,
like he had a
God.
drinking problem, like if you went out with him at any moment, he could get you in a fucking brawl with the whole place. That's the only thing with him, dude. You know.
which was awesome too.
Right, right.
Which was awesome, too,
right.
which
It
was
part
awesome.
of-
So
it was
this
part
is
of the
fun. So I
package.
meet him, and at this point, it's just like 8th, 9th grade. Like he had a reputation already, you know. And I meet him, and fucking, he's riding with us, and he goes, "Yeah, stop by my house, yo." That's how he used to talk. I'm like, "Okay, why?" "I gotta walk my dog." And I'm like, "He's got a dog. This should be interesting." So I thought maybe the kid, you know, he grew up in like the hood, or he grew up rough,
Right,
or
right.
whatever.
He's got
That's
a
what
little
had the
dog?
edge
He's
on
got a
him.
little dog?
Listen. So we get to this fucking apartment complex, and it's this nice fucking apartment uptown, you know? I'm like, what is this? It's my mom's place. I live here, you know? I'm like, all right. I'm like, are the Crips and Bloods around this corner or this corner? What the fuck you acting like a gangster for, right? And he comes out with this little Cocker Spaniel. It's the prettiest dog I've ever seen. It looks like it's been groomed every hour of its life. And he's like smoking a Newport, right? Dude. So then I'm dying laughing, right? And meanwhile, by the way, this fucking dog was vicious. We found out. This fucking little Cocker Spaniel will try to murder you if you got near it. But that's another story.
Shit.
So I go up. Yeah, you go to this place. So I go up to like Tuesday. Like, yeah, I'm like, I gotta see her. Do you mind if I come up? You know? And it's like 4 of us in the car. And he's like, yeah, whatever, man. I come up. It's this beautiful apartment. His mom's this nice like librarian lady. She's got magazines on the coffee table with butterscotch candy. I'm like, this motherfucker. You didn't grow up in a fucking hood. You grew up fucking.
Yeah, you grew up like Lilac.
Fuck that, yo. You don't know what it's like. I'm like what? Eating butterscotch all day? I don't know what it's like, dude. So this guy, so he would hang out, but you couldn't bring Pat around. And he would drink so much, dude.
Oh my God, he was the biggest
And he
drunk.
would get so much shit. But he would get the shit kicked out of him a lot.
He would?
He would try to pick fights with 30 dudes. Like, the kid could fight, but he would fight like a whole frat. And he didn't get the shit kicked out of him. You know?
First time I ever met him, Rosenberg's like, whatever you do not offer him alcohol. So I'm like,
No,
shots!
there's a backstory. You're such a dick. So we all go to Key West for like spring break, and it's me, Pat, a couple of other misfit dudes, and they're all raging. But Pat's the most slosh out of everybody. He was like embarrassing us the whole fucking
he's always
weekend.
slosh.
He overdrinks. Like, he would get turned down going into the bar.
Blackout
The
drunk.
bar
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
the
yeah,
front man
yeah.
would be like, "You're not getting in here." He's like, "What the fuck you talking about, man? I'm fine." You know, I'm like, dude, you're not fine. Just go sit on a bench somewhere, all right? You're not ruining everybody's night, you know. So Trunsky goes and he's looking. This is before fucking cell phones and pagers. Like, if you missed your boys, you missed your boys. You had to figure out where the fuck they were. Remember that?
Remember I called your dad. I'm like, where's
So he
Rosenberg?
calls my dad. He goes, "I'm looking for Rosenberg," because he was coming over from the east to Sarasota, where I was.
No, I was going to the Ritz Carlton in Key West. That's where it was.
No, wait. So he's like, and so my dad's like, "Oh, he's down in with the Myrtle Beach guys. They went to spring break." Where? And I told my dad, like, Holiday Inn. We were singing Holiday Inn, Ritz Carlton. We were broke as fuck. It was Holiday Inn.
I don't remember where it
we were like Holiday Inn. But there's like 20 Holiday Inns in Key West, right?
Right.
So I called, my dad somehow gets a hold of me, figures out, or I called him to check in. And he's like, "Trunsky called me. He says he's going to come looking for you." I'm like, "What? What do you mean he's coming to look for me?" He's like, "Yeah, I told him." I'm like, "You don't even know where I'm staying. I told him Holiday Inn." I'm like, "You think he's gonna come?" He's like, "He fucking sounded like it." And then, so like I tell, I'm like, "Dude, if Trunsky comes, this place is blowing out the fucking end." I'm like, "This is." It was too many characters. You know what I mean? Like, Trunsky saves it too because like he just takes over the scene, so you don't have to you can just chill out. Like,
was
me
crazy.
and you are usually the guys leading the conversation,
Right.
But Trunsky comes and you can take a fucking break. That's what I love about it.
It was
So,
crazy.
I'm outside on the balcony. Pat's sloshed. Cobain, remember Cobain?
Cobain. He's got a friend named Cobain.
His name is
Legend.
Kurt. He nicknamed him
Legend.
Cobain. His name is Curtis. He's a
Legend.
fucking also.
He
really
just starts
tough
dancing
dude.
with girls. Their boyfriend's right there. He doesn't even care.
He's in Afghanistan doing freelance fucking EMT work. He's nuts. He's in war zones.
Wow.
So he's smoking cigars in the room. Fire alarms going on. It was a mess.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, I go out and I hear Rosenberg. It was one of those like motel styles where you go outside your room and it's like these wraparound, you know. everybody-
Right.
And I see the security driving him around in their golf cart, and the security guard's dying laughing because he'd been with him.
Sure. He's a
He went to every Holiday Inn in fucking Key West looking for us, screaming Rosenberg until he found the right one. So then
you found him.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
so
Oh
then,
yeah.
so
Oh
then
yeah.
he comes up and I'm like, "Listen, Pat," he called him Buchanan. That was a nickname. Remember
he
Pat
was a
Buchanan?
legend.
His name was
Yeah,
Pat. I'm like, he goes,
legend.
"Buchanan's here?" I'm like, dude, whatever you do,
And Cobain.
he's a
Oh,
slaw.
yeah,
All of
Cobain.
them are there. It was
His
a
crew
mad
was so
crew.
wild, dude.
I go, "Listen to me, dude. Whatever you do, you don't fucking offer him fucking drinks, please. He's been a mess. I'm about to kill him. Like, we're
Right.
leaving him out places. Like, he's lucky he still has a place to stay." As soon as you walk, Rosenberg, I got you. What's the first thing he does when he walks in?
I'm like, shots.
Buchanan, let's do some fucking shots. And I'm like, dude, you don't know what you're talking.
Rosenberg's
dude.
like, shut up, enough of you.
So bad.
Oh, the kid was a legend, dude. The kid is awesome.
Yeah.
The kid is awesome,
So,
dude.
dude, he came down. Last time I saw him was like my 40th.
Yep. I remember.
You couldn't come to that,
No, I was
right?
at a trade show.
So my wife, they threw me like a formal 40th party, and like we invited him, and dude, he was the fucking headache of the whole party, dude. I don't know why I invited him because I was being cool, but I didn't think he was gonna come. I didn't talk to him for years.
Wait, is this Pat or
You can't. You gotta keep
Cobain's
up
under control. Okay. Cobain's always under control. He's just a maniac too.
until he's not.
Like Cobain will start dancing with someone's girlfriend. I'm like,
gives zero
Rosenberg.
fucks.
I'm like, isn't that guy's boyfriend? Rosenberg's like, yeah, don't worry about it. It's Kurt. I'm like, what? He doesn't even care, dude.
Sounds like a
Oh,
legend.
he's a tough dude.
Yeah, so
Tough dude.
Yeah, and but he came down. He was so sloshed. And at this point in my life, like people at my party are like judges, cops, formal people. Like not formal people, but like serious people. And fucking, he's pulling his shirt off on the dance floor,
Acting like
rubbing
Lincoln.
his nipples. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like, yeah, let's get down. He's saying, let's get down. And then he just walked off, and nobody saw him again.
That kid's awesome.
And like, we didn't even know if he stayed. We went back to the hotel he was at.
Never saw him again?
Never saw him. And then I get a text like 2 weeks later. I'm good. I'm home. I'm
Great
like,
party.
what?
Oh yeah, great party. It was awesome. I loved it.
But those guys,
Let's do it again.
that's why like practicing criminal defense was so easy for me. Like I came up with the criminal
I've
element.
seen it all.
Yeah.
Like these
Rosenberg
guys,
came up with a wild
and I used to
crew.
corral these fucking guys in. Like we would
You're
get.
natural.
It was just Myrtle Beach. It was a fucking high school. Myrtle Beach was just a party, dude. It was
Yeah.
just a constant
And
party. Like
Adichie? What about Adichie, man? He's got a great friend, Adichie. He doesn't say too much, but he's a legend.
this guy's name is Joel. We nicknamed him Hadichi.
Adichie.
And he's the best because he just follows you around and laughs at everything you say. He's the best
perfect.
audience. Yeah, just put him in the car.
Makes you
with
feel like a legend.
Exactly. Adichie, we love you, man. We're sending a salute out to you this morning
Yeah, dude. So
on the Danny Rosenberg show.
yeah, so now that we've just been rambling, you know what I mean? But dude, so yeah, I mean that's how fucking. And now I own a law firm and I do fucking legal work, and he sells poop bags.
Wow.
Dude, I like talking to people from all walks of life. I mean that's why I was able to build a business because I could talk to people from all walks of life and
Yeah,
just hang
Rosenberg
out.
was always great with people, man.
He fit in with
yeah, he's
anybody.
a people person with
Yeah.
anybody, Rosenberg.
Yeah,
That's right.
Some people I don't like,
Yeah,
but
some
I
people
still
like, we
can
don't-
talk to
yeah,
them.
he still talks to them.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, you don't want to talk about politics. Probably best we don't talk about
I hate
politics. People lose
politics.
their fucking minds.
I don't know about politics.
It's good. It's
That's
good.
why I don't talk about it.
You don't know anything with sports.
Exactly.
We don't know shit, but Trump is in.
Yeah, Trump is in. That's all.
That's
I know.
all we know.
Yeah, that's all.
You
I
don't
know
have people losing their minds around you about that?
about Trump.
Dude, like,
Oh, yeah.
some people hate him or
God,
love him.
yeah, big time. Like,
one
the
way
lady in
or
my
the
office
other.
loves Trump. We'll do anything for him. I'm like, Trump sucks.
You're just fucking with her, right?
Yeah. No, but I don't like him anyway.
Yeah, but nobody.
I mean, it's not that I hate him. I'll be honest with you. Trump is like must-see TV.
Right.
Whatever he says, I want to hear what he says.
He's a celebrity.
He's
Because
so
he's a
wacky.
fucking loon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so wacky.
Yeah, he says crazy shit, man.
So I do want to see that.
Yeah, that's
was the
where
thing
our
when he was-
country's at. We got Trump running the show.
Yeah, Trump's run the
Hey.
show, a bunch
Well,
of
dude,
wackiness.
honestly, people like whatever.
I'm on a need to
I
know
think it should be
basis, and
switched.
I don't
I
need
think
to
it
know.
should be switched every few years anyway.
Push
You know what I mean?
presidencies.
Yeah. Who gives a shit? That's the whole
Keep
point
the
of this.
pendulum swinging, right?
I vote for JT as the next president. You're in.
All right.
I'd put
Hey,
him
I
in.
am very presidential, related to Andrew Jackson and James.
Yeah, he's
Are you
related
really?
to Andrew Jackson.
Really?
Isn't that crazy
yeah,
fucking
Deep
stat?
South.
That's awesome. I'm like, who's Andrew
I don't
Jackson?
know if it's awesome, but yeah,
I'm like, who's that? He was the president, right?
yeah, he was.
I'm like, yeah.
Good answer.
I'm like, I've heard of him. I've heard of him before.
Yeah, I stay out of the politics.
Yeah, me too, man. I follow sports.
Trash. Yeah, sports.
Love
Let's-
sports. Love sports. My Detroit Lions are playing tonight. We're up and coming.
Wait, who's lying?
Lions are playing the Packers.
Packers. Wait, that's a big game.
Yeah, for Detroit, they're hot, man. Detroit's 10
Is it at Lambeau or is
Yeah,
it Detroit? Fuck Detroit.
Detroit's playing well, aren't they?
Well, how cold is it in Detroit?
Cold. I haven't been there in many years.
Yeah, but I mean, it gets like ridiculous.
It was cold in Florida, man.
No, stop it.
It was awesome. I loved it. The last
How
couple
cold
weeks.
was Ohio State, dude?
Oh, Ohio State was freezing.
Dude.
But I grew up in that weather. Being from Michigan, I would just put my big coat on, put my earphones on, walk around campus smoking my weed. I loved it. It was the
Dude,
greatest.
but like, it's not inhabitable, bro. Like, Tennessee doesn't get that cold. Tennessee gets like
Tennessee gets cold.
Well, I mean,
It's cold
in the
winter.
Yeah,
mountains.
Tennessee gets colder than you think it is.
No,
No,
but
it
not like
gets
this
cold.
cold. Dude,
Not
the
like
Midwest is
Michigan.
flat
No, not like Michigan.
Not
and
like Michigan.
windy, dude.
But
Yeah.
we'll get a good snow or two every year.
How often you go back there? Once a year?
A couple times a year.
That's awesome. You have family there?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Like, but Ohio State was just fucking flat and windy, bro.
Ohio State was the craziest place I've ever been to.
You would go out and you'd have like 6 layers on.
We either win #1 party school or you guys.
You
do.
guys
I
were
feel
that good?
it's
Tennessee,
Really?
I hear, has a good
Really?
reputation
No,
for
it
that
switches
too.
back and forth.
Really?
I mean, we're
I
not
thought
fucking
Texas
burning
was good,
cars
too.
and sofas on the middle
Dude,
of every fucking street.
That's what they do to Ohio State, man.
That
That's
was
what they do to
Michigan
Ohio
game.
State.
Y'all are
Michigan
different.
game.
Y'all are different.
With the pepper spray, and they're crazy at Ohio State, man. They're following around the cops. It's out of control, Michigan-Ohio State weekend.
Do you remember how bad it was, dude? I scalped my first ticket. You ever hear that? Like, I sold when I was there.
You did?
You didn't hear that story?
Uh-uh.
So, dude, you know, when you were a student, back in the, I hear it's different now because I have my friend's kid goes to Penn State. They have to pay for each football game.
Dude, they don't give you the pass?
They don't get the pass anymore.
Really?
That's what I heard from them. I don't know. But you used to get, like, you remember you went to Tennessee?
Yeah,
you used to
yeah.
get the whole season of tickets,
Yep,
remember?
Yep.
Like, did you
Yep,
pay?
at one time, you
Your
paid like
student
$80
tickets.
for
You
all the
paid
student
$80
tickets.
for student tickets,
Yep.
right.
Wait, you paid?
Yeah,
I don't
they
remember
made you
paying.
pay.
My
They made
parents
you
paid
pay.
for shit when I
Yeah,
was
no,
younger.
they made
so
you
I don't-
pay.
I don't remember. All I know is
It
I
was
had
just
tickets
included in the
to
tuition.
every home game.
You know?
Got it.
Home games only.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, I found out this Michigan, and when I went to Ohio State, I didn't grow up on college football. My parents are Israeli. Like,
Right.
they didn't know shit about football and college football. I
it's
knew
kind of a
NFL.
new world.
Sure.
So I would go to Ohio State not even knowing it's a powerhouse sports fucking place.
Well, everybody's like, oh, there's a football team here?
Right.
It's like, hold on.
Dude, so then when I walk in, I start hearing about the Michigan shit. I'm like, my mind starts going. I'm like, yeah, I wonder if I can sell my fucking ticket, right?
dude,
Like,
hell yeah.
and I had a dorm right next to the stadium. I could open the window,
watch
hear
the
the
kids
game,
watch the game.
announcers, and watch the shit here, and not sit in fucking negative
Make
20
a few
degrees.
Yeah, but make $500.
Dude, so I fucking was sitting in the parking lot with my finger up trying to fucking sell this ticket, dude. You should have seen how mad everybody was at me. Like, you fucking sell out, Rosenberg. I'm like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, you're like, shut up.
Dude, I got $1,000 in '94.
Shut
Wow.
up.
That was the most money I'd ever made at one spot
That's
in my
crazy.
life at that point, right?
They were so good in '94 too. They were so good. They had Terry Glenn.
Dude,
They
we had
Eddie
Terry
George.
Glenn, Eddie George.
Eddie George.
They had
Eddie
Orlando
George,
Pace.
Orlando Pace.
They were
Matt
so
Finkus.
good.
I don't think he went pro though.
I don't know about him.
They had I think was Anthony Carter a senior that year?
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter was a senior.
Yep, yep,
Chris Carter.
Chris
Wow.
Carter.
What a
Dude,
team.
Joey Galloway.
Yeah, Joey Galloway.
Dude,
Oh, the
they
team
were
was
fucking
amazing.
stacked,
The
dude.
team was amazing. Just sell a ticket for
Dude,
$1,000.
first thing I ever saw Ohio State Stadium, I walk in, and Joey Calloway, and because you walk in on the field at the college things, you walk in on the like track,
Right,
and then you
right.
walk up. Remember, I walk in and Joey Calloway catches a sprawled out touchdown right in front of me in the end zone, and I remember like I look up and there's 100. How many people in that stadium?
110,000. Yeah,
I,
like
it's the
108,000.
crazy. I've never seen a crowd like that still in my
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
110,000.
Yeah,
That's epic
yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Remember we went to the U2 concert?
Oh my God, that was the craziest.
So one of these visits we go and it's U2's.
Two at
Ohio State is the
This is
craziest
like
night ever.
90.
Wait, what's the Ohio? The big house or something?
No, the big house is
the
Michigan.
shoe, the horseshoe.
The horseshoe.
The horseshoe.
Dude, so like it's like 97 or something, and U2 comes. So like I fly up to go, and I'm not even we're not even U2 fans.
That was
Like
awesome.
I like
Big
U2,
party, big show.
but it's like a huge show in the
yeah.
horseshoe. So we go up, and this fucking kid is on a bender, bro. Like,
Who, Trunsky?
did you have no, and it's the whole crew. We had fucking Costanza,
Oh my God,
remember?
everybody.
Everybody,
Nuremberg,
Neuron,
he was flipping out.
he lived with the funniest crowd,
He
dude,
was
like a
flipping out.
walking Seinfeld
believe
episode.
it,
All
I
these
He was
believe
kids,
it.
flipping out.
dude. AJ used to look just like Costanza too.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah, it was total Costanza.
Little Costanza, and he was hilarious. He was funnier though. He was
Yeah,
funny,
AJ
man.
was a funny
He's
dude.
still funny. I talk to
he's
him. I
a
love
funny
him.
dude.
You're not on social media anymore, right?
No, I am, but I don't get on. I mean, I look for people's birthdays. I wish a happy birthday. That's about it.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't get on
He
it
went,
anymore.
when he went manic, he was fucking nuts.
Oh, it was
on
crazy on social media.
dude.
Hey,
He
good
was
place
putting
to
out
go crazy.
I was
videos.
crazy. I
He
was
was putting out
crazy.
your
Hell yeah.
videos.
Sending
were
videos
fucking-
of everything,
Oh
and
my
anything.
God.
I'm like, oh my
Your
God.
videos were fucking hilarious and scary
Wait,
at the same
videos
time.
of you or of other
Dude, of him.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
just you
Ranting.
and
Out
doing
of
what you're
control
doing?
like you've never
Oh my
seen.
God.
Hell yeah.
Like it started off fun and friendly. And then
It's fun and friendly.
And then
According to him.
3 years later, it wasn't so fun and friendly. I lost a whole bunch of buddies.
3 years later, you got
Dude,
Baker
yeah.
acted.
Yeah, many times.
Yeah, dude.
Many times.
He definitely got Baker acted.
Hell yeah.
You needed to be Baker acted.
Yes.
But
Oh,
the thing
did I
is,
ever, did
as
I
crazy
ever.
as Trunsky is, he's always been like in control crazy. Like,
Right.
No,
but
I
some
wasn't
he
in
went
control
through
then. I wasn't
something.
in control then. I wasn't.
No,
You
no,
lose
for that you were
control
definitely
for
not in
what-
control.
For segments,
Yeah,
but
but
you
no, I
always
lost- no, I lost
No,
control
he
for months.
never.
I
It
lost control
never
for
happened,
months.
dude. It never happened to him ever. That's the thing with
Wait,
like
what never happened?
Like he'd never lost it and went manic before. I'd known him for
Oh,
fucking
God.
20
Right.
some
I
years.
never went crazy until.
Right.
I think it was the edibles.
It was. I mean, I was eating so many edibles.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
dude,
it was
people
just-
don't realize that shit's like a hallucinogen.
Like
It's
I'd
so
show up at
strong.
Rosenberg's house at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, Rosenberg, look what I got. Look what I got.
shows up at 7 a.m.
The next day, the security guards calling the house again. They're like, Danny, Todd's at the gate. And Sylvia's like, wasn't he just here?
She's like, what the fuck is going
Yeah,
on?
I'm like,
with
I'm back
Trunsky,
again.
dude?
I got
like,
new
he's
stuff to
on
show
one.
you.
Something's going on with T.
He had the good stuff.
Yeah, like the greatest stuff ever. I got new stuff to show you. I got nerd ropes. I got nerd ropes.
But like, it's funny. The thing when you're manic, like people that are manic, I deal with it as clients, like they feel like fucking great,
Yep,
you know,
yep. I
because
felt
they're like
amazing, but I had
flying.
no
They
idea- I
feel
had
like
no idea
they've
how
gotten
crazy
like
that
this
was.
wonder drug that makes you not scared of anything, and I bet it's fucking great, you know.
Right.
Yep, I had no idea how crazy.
But you don't see how bad it is from the outside looking in. You look like you're fucking out of your goddamn mind.
Right,
That's like what
right.
happened with Kanye. People always talk shit about Kanye. Like, you know, he's anti-Semitic. I'm like, yeah, he says some fucking crazy shit. He was off his fucking rocker. He might be. He's saying Hitler shit. So yeah, he falls in the category of anti-Semitic. But he's also manic. So like, who knows the fuck? You said
Yep.
some crazy shit too.
God,
Can you
I was
imagine the
saying
shit you were
crazy
saying?
shit. I had no idea what I was even doing.
When you're manic, you just kind of like whatever like pops. Imagine if everything that pops in your head for 2 seconds comes out loudly.
Oh yeah, everything.
You'd be in deep
Everything.
shit.
Everything.
You'd be canceled.
You'd be too canceled.
I was sending pictures of
I'm
my
hoping
junk
that
to
cancel
people.
shit's
I'm
over.
like, I want to see your junk. I don't believe you have any junk. I'm like, you have no
would-
balls.
literally.
I'm like, you have no balls. I want to get in the Howard Stern show. I'm like, Howard
He
Stern.
was convinced he was going on the Howard Stern show.
Man, he would work circles around Howard.
No.
Stern.
Agreed,
No
but
way,
how is he going to
no
get? He's
way.
like, Rosenberg, you know Howard Stern. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm like,
Howard
Rosenberg, you
Stern.
got to get me on the Howard Stern show.
how
You
would I
got to
know
get me on the
Howard
show.
Stern?
Rosenberg's like, what are you going to say on the show? I'm like, I'm going to tell people that Ohio State they don't have any dicks.
He was mad. He was, dude, it was no rational
Because
thinking.
no one would send you their dick pics?
Yeah. I'm like, you guys don't have cocks. I'm like, I don't believe you have a cock. I'm like, you have no balls.
So were you sending your cock?
Yeah.
Okay.
To everybody.
Fair enough.
Literally lost his shit. When I tell you he lost his shit, it was fucking
Hey,
hilarious.
you
And
know.
I'd have people call me because he got on. Dude, he was never on social media.
Yeah,
Then he got on.
But you
He got on
on
Crazy
Facebook.
about Rosenberg
Right-
on social media. Oh my
Right
God.
before he went manic, he's on fucking Facebook. So he's announcing it to everyone we know.
I was nuts.
I'm like, T, get
Hey.
off Facebook, dude.
I
you
was
know?
nuts. I couldn't get off it. I needed more exposure.
I did.
I needed more exposure. I needed more exposure. It wasn't enough. It was crazy.
He would post his 3-minute diatribe on fucking Facebook. Do-do-do. What was it?
Oh yeah, do.
Trunsky coming at you. He would do like he's
You would
fucking.
just do like a live Trunsky.
Oh yeah. It was
Yeah,
like,
but he would be
every
ranting nonsense, maniacal
the
stuff.
crazy shit coming out of his
Nobody
mouth.
knew what you were-
Like bad. No, it was
Hey,
bad.
it was
evil.
bad, it
I
was
was
bad.
evil. I was fucking with Rosenberg like bad.
He just got mad and started
Yeah, I was
going at
mad.
everybody closest to him.
But hey, Rosenberg's been in your corner the whole
Oh,
time.
the whole
no matter
time.
What.
The whole time, no matter what.
Dude, of all
no
people to
matter
understand like what
what.
manic is, because I just in my work I see it so much. Like I knew.
Yeah,
what he was
no
going
matter
through.
what.
But, dude, he was saying
Rosenberg,
I had to
You
take
know
breaks.
who your real friends are. when the
100%.
shit hits the road.
100%.
Yeah.
When you fuck up like that, you know who your true friends are.
Right.
100%.
Yeah, but I had to take breaks from you.
Yeah, oh,
I
yeah,
would block
oh,
him
yeah,
for a
oh,
couple
yeah.
days.
That's all right.
And then
I mean,
unblock him.
I was out of control to
Yeah.
the max.
Yeah, he was fucking. He was shitting on me.
Oh yeah. I'm like,
Social
Rosenberg,
media.
Rosenberg's the worst fucking
Cause
lawyer
Stan-
ever.
cause
I'm like, I'm
Stan-
gonna go to court and go against you.
Yeah, he's talking shit about. I'm like, do you call the firm? He's like, fuck Rosenberg, and they loved it. My people
Cummings,
were
he's
like,
got some guy named Cummings that works for
my
him.
partner is Casey Cummings, of all names to
Yeah,
fucking
Casey
pick
Cummings?
up on.
Oh,
He's
yeah, I wouldn't
screaming.
know.
He's calling. He's like Cummings too. He's screaming. I'm like, you don't even know him. Like, what are you doing? And the guys
Hey,
at the guys.
Cummings.
The guys at
I'm
the
like, I'm gonna
firm
come down your
were
throat.
leaving,
Yeah.
and he would record like this 20-minute voicemail talking shit, and they would save it and send it to me, die laughing, like this is the best voicemails we've ever gotten.
Dude.
It was like funny, but not
The
funny.
office loved the Trunsky.
It was
meltdown.
not good. It was not good.
Hey.
Like, I
Or
could
they have a
look-
guy talking shit about their boss.
Like I can
Fucking,
look back
you know?
at it now and I could say, did I fuck up? Am I lucky that these guys stuck with me, man?
Right.
Big time, because I
Hey.
fucked up, man.
Yeah, a lot of credits.
I mean, I fucked up.
Yeah, but dude,
Like,
it's-
big
happens.
life gets hard, bro.
Yeah.
That's just the
Exactly.
way it is.
Does it ever, man? Does it ever? When you got good people in your
It's been a
corner, like
fucking shit
Rosenberg?
year for a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
So we just got to get to another year.
Yeah.
But dude, that's when you earn your credits. That's the
Yeah.
thing, you know. People fucking stick up for you. But dude, the best is Costanza calls me up. He goes, I'm in Europe working, and nothing makes me happier than waking up to Trunsky shitting on Rosenberg on Facebook.
Oh no!
For fucking, oh no, fucking,
Oh no!
dude, you were like convinced I was lying to you about a
Oh
text.
yeah! I'm like
Rosenberg, I
I'm
want
like,
you to
Rosenberg,
turn
I want
your
your
phone into
I'm
the
like, I want your
FBI.
phone turned into the police. I'm like, I want to see that phone. Oh, it was crazy. The shit that was coming out of my mouth was so crazy.
The best part though is that it's not like you don't remember.
Oh no, I remember all.
You
of
remember
it.
it all.
I remember all.
That's
of it.
crazy. You remember?
I remember every single thing. People are like, "Do you remember it?" I'm like, honestly, I hate to admit it, but yes,
So it was
I do.
probably the edibles.
We're trying to pin it
Triggered
down.
Something.
Well,
Dude, but there's a whole
Well-
there's a whole body of work that's showing that people go manic on fucking like edibles.
oh yeah, no, the
Well, the
edibles.
strength is different.
But when you
big
say
time.
marijuana, people don't take it seriously. Like,
Right.
dude, shut the
No,
fuck
the
up.
edibles
Like, you know?
definitely fucked me up, 100%.
It's dangerous, dude. It's just
Fucked me
a
up.
high milligram shit.
Big time, but I still eat them. But I don't get crazy like I did. You
Yeah,
know?
but
You're
again,
back.
like you don't
You're
get
fine.
it again.
Right.
So there's
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
be some combination.
right, it was
that
something
happened.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but it was weird. I'm glad I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back and I'm as good as ever.
That's all that matters.
It's fucking great that he's not like. The fun part about those days is like it wasn't like social media, it wasn't like texting and cell phone. You just had to know where to
You
be.
were just living.
You had to know how to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
places.
That was right before it
Nobody
happened.
gave a shit about getting your picture posted, and like it's such a different time now. Like I can't imagine like for like my kid, he's like 17,
Does he
18
love-
now.
loves the media?
Dude, they're all on Snapchat and
Really?
Instagram and like, dude, you could ass out so bad on there.
Yeah,
Like
big
imagine
time.
like
I know all about it,
canceled.
dude. Assing out.
get canceled. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't even know about Yeah,
I got my.
No,
they
you do
blocked me from
something-
Facebook. They totally blocked me from Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, big time. They're like, this guy's off.
They
Then
will.
I opened up another account, and they let me in. They're not supposed to let you open another account, but I snuck back in.
Oh yeah.
You on TikTok?
No.
What is
I
TikTok?
need to get on it,
What
I
is
guess.
TikTok?
Why do you need to get on it?
Because to keep up with the times.
Oh, keep up.
I don't know. Are you on it?
I think I have an account for
Yeah,
it.
I'm not on
motherfucker.
TikTok.
No, but I didn't start it. The
What is
firm.
TikTok? Like I hear about it, but I don't even know what it is.
It's the
Some
last thing
other-
you
The
need.
news.
Rosenberg's
You
like,
need to stay off fucking
Rosenberg's like,
TikTok.
whatever it is, don't worry about it. You're
Yeah,
doing
dude.
plenty good. It's
the
right where you are now.
newest, greatest social media craze is
Social media is
TikTok.
so crazy.
It's
It
crazy.
is, man. Like Rosenberg said, he used to call someone on the phone, say, "How the hell you doing? Let's meet
Dude,
up."
do we even
Right.
have do we have beepers back then even? I think
Yeah,
we did have
beepers,
beepers. But were people like rocking
Facebook
those?
came out. I'm 42.
beepers.
Facebook came out when I was in college. Like I signed up for an account, and I'm 42. What are you guys like?
49.
46,
48.
49.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
So y'all-
Facebook was
you
later.
You guys were.
We
right.
had dial-up.
You were the last.
I was like the last person ever.
Y'all
to get
were the
involved with
last.
He's
group
the
to
last
not
person
have
here.
social
Yep.
media going to
It
college.
was great. So wait, you had it in college?
I signed up for Facebook in like my first couple years of college.
I mean,
But it
dude,
wasn't like this was the very beginning. It wasn't this.
Wait, you went to Tennessee or Vandy?
Tennessee.
Zach, Dan, how old are you guys?
45, 46.
So did you guys go to college without Facebook and shit too?
At the very end,
The
Yeah,
very end.
yeah.
But dude, like,
Yeah,
what was it?
Facebook's
Match face?
my
MySpace. You remember MySpace?
MySpace, I remember
I
that.
like MySpace.
But
I don't know anything
MySpace
about it, but I
was the
remember that.
best.
You
That
could-
was like the music
You
version.
could put the music
Yeah,
in the
it was
background.
like
You had
having
some
Yeah,
the
but I
good.
remember
music.
it, MySpace, but I don't know
What was the
anything about it.
dude, Zach? What was the guy's name that owned it? Like everybody was his friend.
Tom.
Tom.
Tom and
Remember?
Jerry.
Do you remember? You don't
I don't know.
fucking know it. Then remember Tom?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody was Tom. He sold that shit probably. For,
Yeah, he made bank.
Did he
and
sell it
got
to
out.
Facebook?
No, I don't know what he did, but he sold
called MySpace?
MySpace and made a bunch of money and bounced.
They should bring that shit back. That
Yeah.
shit would make a killing fucking dude, because people, it's like nostalgic.
Still around.
It is it?
Yeah.
So who did he sell to?
He sold it to Yahoo for like a couple $1 billion.
God bless him. God bless him. I think I
Wow.
saw pictures of that dude hiking. He's a cool dude too. That's awesome. I'm gonna get
One
on
of my
fucking
mom's- One of my
MySpace.
mom's good friends growing up, her son started Yelp.
Oh shit.
Shut
Crazy,
up.
I swear on my life, her son started
Dude, you
Yelp.
fucking started Poop Bags.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
Poop
That's
bags.
legendary.
Poop
Trust-
bags.
I don't know if he
Period.
started it, but he's one of the big ones.
He got in early.
My mom saw the idea. She saw the idea. She came home. She's like, "This is what we're doing."
Yeah, his mom's no joke.
Genius.
She's no
The
joke.
bottom line is, you don't have to create something by yourself. You see something, you run with it.
Right.
That's
That's
what
the
the
bottom
Chinese
line.
are doing.
Simple.
Yeah,
That's
100%,
China's model, right?
100%. You don't have to be. It's too. Who can think of something like poop bags? I mean, it's hard. I can't think of poop bags.
Right.
You have to see it, you know.
Dude, he spent the whole ride up. That's probably
I
what
was
made you
trying
fucking
to-
nauseous.
Yeah, that guy.
Dude, you
I
were
started
reading your
puking out
phone
the
in a
window.
Tesla.
That's why.
Reading
And I'm
about
stopping
fucking
and
boat.
going. We were in stop and go traffic, and you're wondering why the fuck you were blowing chunks. Dude, he was in a full Ebola sweat. I've never seen him like that.
I looked
Dude.
like I was dying
The
of
car was
SARS.
freezing too. Like I had it on 69, 70.
And he's like, "What the fuck's wrong
I'm
with
like,
you,
dude, you good?
You're
He got- when he
beating
gets
sweat."
quiet-
He's like, "Look at my seat. It's fucking wet."
Dude, when he
He
gets
gets quiet, you know something's up.
well, I mean, he's not like a dude that just sits there and doesn't say a
Right, right,
fucking
right.
word. Like he keeps conversation.
Right,
You
right.
know, he's like me and you. He doesn't
Not
like
Dudley-
dead time.
Not like Dudley do, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't like dead time. You know.
Dead time, downtime.
So, dude, you going anywhere anytime soon? You got any
Going on a
trips?
cruise.
Where are you going on a
Going
cruise?
to I don't even know where we're going. I'm going on the 22nd.
The
to
Caribbean
29th.
somewhere?
Yeah, Caribbean.
Which company? Doesn't even
I
matter.
don't even know either.
So you going from Miami to like,
Yeah.
dude, cruises are good. Like I don't know, man.
The only thing we ever do is go on cruises.
They're easy.
Exactly. Easy. You don't have to pack. You pack like one outfit.
You gain 20 pounds.
Yeah, you pack one outfit. You bring your weed.
You go on cruises? I'm not a cruiser.
Never cruised.
Really?
I'm not
Never been on a
cruise.
cruise?
I don't think I'm into it. I don't like being confined.
I'm
to
agree, I
big-
Oh,
agree.
you're totally confined. unless you jump up the
Everybody's shitting in the same like.
I
Yeah.
didn't even think
Everybody's
about
shitting in the
that.
same toilet.
Well, they just shit all. Yeah. I don't know.
You can't even wipe your ass in the cruise. It's so small the bathroom. And the toilet paper they give you is not good. I bring my own toilet paper.
Oh yeah, that's a
100%.
that's a veteran.
100% bring my own toilet paper.
Is that a veteran move?
Yeah,
Is it
well, he
weird?
doesn't want sandpaper ass the whole
100%.
time he's
Like,
he's
toilet
on the
paper
cruise.
is barely toilet paper.
Yeah.
On those things, dude.
Yeah.
What kind of toitoilet paper do you like?
I like Charmin.
Charmin's the
Yeah,
best.
Charmin's the best.
It's the OG.
Of course, the
Don't
double,
ever go
the double
against it.
roll.
Charmin is the OG.
It's the strong.
Dude, when I go to Latin America, they all have this cheap shit.
Sandpaper.
bring your own
Oh
too?
my, dude! I complained to like my mother-in-law. I'm like, listen, I'm like, I
You're
can't.
like, get some real toilet
I'm
paper.
dying here, dude. I'm walking around with chap ass. Like,
it's the worst.
is that a name? Is that a thing? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
got
know,
chap
swamp
ass.
ass is a thing, right?
I got swamp ass.
I know, but dude,
Get
so
out of
now
my
she buys like Charmin.
Yeah, Charmin's the best.
Not the double roll. We're working on that one day. I'll
We're
get you
working
the
on double roll. We're on single ply right
It's
now.
a killer, dude.
It's the
It's a
best.
killer.
Double ply is the best.
Yeah, but like cruises, that's the thing is you go to that's something I don't like. You go to a place and you have like a limited time you can
Yeah,
be
yeah.
there.
We only go.
The
'cause there's
fucking
so
ship will
many
leave you, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you're with your family and you don't really give a shit and you're just going to like eat and
Dude, I went on a cruise of spring break senior year with Sasha and like a bunch of people. He brought a backpack. I'm like, where's your clothes at? He's like, there's right here. He had like 2 outfits in the backpack, dude. He ended up losing his license, dude. It was so crazy, dude. It was awesome, dude. It was awesome. We went spring break senior year. It was crazy going on a cruise. You know what I used to do on cruises? You know what I used
that's
to do
an
on cruises?
epic
I hate
time
to
to
admit
go
this,
on a
but you know what I used
cruise.
to do? The first cruise I ever went on? So the last night of the cruise, you got to put your luggage outside your room.
oh my god, this is a terrible story,
I would take people's luggage and we'd throw them overboard.
dude. I swear, I still never got over this story. What a dick.
We would just take those luggage and just throw them overboard.
Oh,
Could
so
you
they
imagine?
left
Because
them
you
in
never
the
know.
hallway.
You used to
was
know.
just
So on
grabbing-
Yeah,
cruises,
you mean I could
so
barely
on
lift the
cruises,
bag.
the
I could
night
barely lift the
before,
bag when I'm thrown over. Could you
the
imagine
night
seeing some-
before you port, you get back, whatever they call it, porting. They tell you gotta let your suitcases outside your cabin, and then
they'll
someone
get 'em.
comes and picks them up, and then they take them down. This
man, no,
motherfucker
Trunsky's
ran
picking
down
them
the
up.
hallway and chucked people's crews in the ocean in these fucking suitcases.
Dude,
What kind of an
me,
asshole?
Justin Green. Could you imagine if you saw me throw your luggage over, you'd throw
I
me
would
overboard?
kill
Oh,
you,
yeah.
I'd be like, dude, you're going overboard.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy. I regret it.
That's a good. Hey, senior in high school.
Yeah, I regret it.
That's
No,
all
no, no. This was when I was way younger than senior in high school. This is when I was like.
Okay,
I
well
couldn't
then
even
you
lift
get
the
a
luggage.
pass.
Oh yeah,
I
you
couldn't
get a
even
pass.
lift
I
the
couldn't even lift the
luggage.
luggage. It was so heavy. I'm like, ah.
JT's
We're
fucking
just out here trying to make
pickle.
it.
Babe, you should watch this kid. This guy play pickleball. You ever hear? Do you
Pickleball?
play pickleball?
Could you see me playing pickleball? Oh my god.
Why not?
What's that?
Never. You play,
should.
you play a lot of pickleball?
A little bit.
Dude, I can't even run. I can't. Honestly, my lungs are so shot.
Well, that's the best part about it is you're on a small court. You got a partner, and you don't
Partner
have to
can
do
do
a
all the
lot of
running.
running.
Partner
No,
can do all
there's
the running.
it's like walking up.
People love that pickleball.
It's easy. It's easily anybody can play. That's the.
You ever
cool
played
part
it?
about
No.
It's like
But it's also annoying as hell. Like you hear, it's the fad. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, everybody's
It's like
doing it.
I don't. I'm like I don't. do I really want to be a part of this?
You're like, I don't want to be part of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but he's like really
it's
good.
a great way to get good
Well,
exercise.
JT
awesome.
was like, you don't even know anything about JT. He was like a big tennis player in
Oh,
college.
really? That's
I was
awesome.
decent.
I love watching tennis. The major tournaments, I love.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like, Nadal just retired.
Yep. You're
That guy,
Trunsky's
Nadal.
dialed in.
No, he knows.
Hell yeah, I watch all those
any
majors.
sport.
I love sports.
Yeah.
Love sports.
You still watch professional wrestling?
Hell yeah.
You do?
My nephew wants to be a professional wrestler. He loves it.
Does he?
Yeah, he's crazy.
Wait, what do you mean professional
Like,
wrestling?
he wants to be in the
Fucking
WWE.
WWE.
Oh, okay, so like WWE.
Love
Got it.
WWE.
Those were the fucking.
Love WWE.
That
Stuff
shit
was
was-
awesome.
I
Wasn't
Back
it?
in the
was
day,
an
it was so
Ultimate-
wild.
I grew up, I was an Ultimate Warrior guy.
Ultimate Warrior was the best, man. I love the Warrior.
Everybody liked Ultimate
He was
Warrior.
crazy, wasn't he?
He was
How
the
crazy
best.
was the Warrior?
You ever watch some of his old like promos?
Warrior? Oh yeah, he was like.
I follow some of these
Yeah, when he
pages.
does that, it was crazy.
No, he
Yeah,
would just
yeah.
talk some crazy shit like
He
from
was
the
like a
depths
motiv-
of the volcanoes.
He's like a motivational speaker.
His veins
is
are
what I
coming
heard.
out of his face. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, legend.
No, he died, dude.
He did die, but he was a motivational speaker. so
All
it's
those
okay.
guys died.
I know. He died.
Macho Man.
Yeah, Macho Man was the best. He was from your area.
The only one that's alive is Hogan.
Yeah, Hogan.
Still kicking. And we had a couple guys that went into like Hollywood and producing. I get a call. You remember that show? What was it called? The dating show. Blind Date.
Oh yeah, I remember that with
Yeah,
Jay
yeah, yeah.
Sokol.
Jay Sokol.
Jay Sokol.
Dude, it was a Jay?
Yes.
I don't remember who it was, but somebody, they called me. They're like, dude, do you still talk to Trunsky? I'm like,
Yes.
yeah. And they're like,
Yes.
dude, we would kill to have him on this show. I'm like, you think you could bottle that motherfucker
Yeah,
up
I
and put him
remember
on
that.
the
I'm
show?
like, hell with that, dude.
He was not
I
going to
remember
Oh, they didn't get him
The
on?
fact that he's on here right
Shit.
now is crazy. Like, he would never have done this 10 years ago, you know?
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah, I mean, with me and you, we would
Yeah,
have done it. yeah.
absolutely.
But not
Rosenberg
the
called me up
dating
and said, I need you. I'm like, all right, if I'm available.
He needs you. You're
Yeah,
there.
I'm available. No doubt about
But
it.
not the dating game.
Yeah, the hell with that.
We were in a fraternity. I remember we were doing like a hazing, the rushing, where you fucking
yeah.
Hell Week.
At Ohio State, I
Oh
can
my
only
god!
imagine.
And
Ohio
he
State
was
was so
and
crazy,
He was
or-
chunk. No, we had some douchebags that
Oh
were
yeah, you guys
hazing
had some
people. Remember Cuban
turd.
and those
Oh, he
guys?
was the
No,
worst.
but
I-
the shit they put you
Oh.
all through, I
Oh,
can't
it was the
imagine.
worst. It was the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we would laugh that shit off. Me, we had Weinstock. Remember Weinstock
Awesome.
and
I
Gilby?
love that kid.
We had
I
guys
never
that were
met Gilby. I
so
never met
funny
Gilby. I
that
never
like
met Gilby ever.
Gilby's the funniest
pissed
motherfucker.
I never got to meet that
Still
guy.
one of the funniest guys I've
I
ever
never got
met.
to meet
I
that
don't
guy.
even know where he is. He
talk
might
to
not be. Never. I haven't talked to him in
should
30
reach out to him on
years.
Facebook.
I would love to find that
Can't
guy.
find him.
Never.
Gilby.
He was a deadhead that would just leave. He'd be
would just
sorry.
leave.
He would have no business being in school. Like he would just show up a van full of people named Cat and Willow, and these people would come fucking pick him
He was
up.
on tour.
Would
Cat
pick him
Willow,
up, and
Cat
he would
Willow.
disappear for like fucking a month in the middle of the fucking semester.
Hit a month of dead tour.
And he'd
That's
show back
awesome.
up.
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
Gilby, where the fuck? Oh, we went to fucking California, Nevada, Utah. I'm like, dude,
I was with
What?
I was camping with Sunshine and Rainbow.
dude, yeah. I mean, it would literally be that. And he'd be like, Rosenberg, dude. Like, I'm like, dude, are you in classes? Yeah. I'm like, how the fuck are you in classes, dude? And then he disappeared. He
It's
left.
like Julian. Julian, I could kind of one hand.
I found him like a couple months after I found him. He was like working in some pizza shop. I call the pizza shop, and then I get him on the phone, and he just starts dying laughing. He's like, I can't believe you tracked me
Oh
down."
my God.
And then I never talked to him again. I was
Oh,
supposed to meet him at the
man.
Tampa show. Remember when the Jerry Garcia's last year? They were in Tampa, 95.
Oh shit.
And fucking, I couldn't find him at the show because he had no
that's
phone.
hilarious.
Yeah, we didn't
That's
coordinate
hilarious.
where.
Shit.
I
That's
couldn't
awesome.
find him, you know? No, but Flounder, dude, they fucking hazed that kid so bad
Did they
because he
really?
was like chunky. And that's what started a whole like walkout. Dude, we were like study. Remember they used to make you like study or some
study
shit?
hall.
And fucking in the fraternity, they would make you study like complete as these.
I studied hard as
To try
anybody
to
at
keep
Ohio
y'all
State.
from failing out.
Yeah, but
I
these guys
studied
were all
hard as anybody at
degenerates.
Ohio State, and I graduated at 2.1.
Yeah,
I
but you
graduated,
didn't go to
I
one
graduated high
class.
school at 2.1 and college at 2.1. I was very consistent, by the way.
Without any, you weren't going to classes.
No, I was going to all my classes.
You were?
Except like 1 year I didn't go to class.
Okay.
Because I had like Epstein-Barr. You get from like wearing yourself out.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah, so I totally got Epstein-Barr.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I didn't go to any class. Roser would come see me. I'd have like a lighter in my. I'd go in the basement with a lighter in my underwear.
Yeah,
I couldn't
yeah,
find anything.
'cause
I had
dude,
no
he
lights.
was in a
I had
basement.
no
I heard
lights.
the story.
I had no lights.
He goes. I go to Trunsky's place. He's like, you gotta remember, his fucking light bulbs have been burnt out for over a year. You can't see anything.
It was true. I had a lighter to find my underwear and socks. They're like, Trunsky, what the fuck are you doing down there? I'm like, don't worry about it.
Right. No, you're
Like
right.
the amphitheater out West Palm Beach is the best place to see a show.
Oh,
You see
yeah,
the lawn
Coral
seats?
Sky.
Yeah, lawn
Yeah, yeah.
seats, the greatest.
Yeah.
Who did I see there? I saw Creed.
Anything goes
They
up
were
there.
awesome.
Creed?
Creed was so amazing. I just saw them a few months ago. They were so
Oh,
good.
What was that song? What was their song? What was the big song?
Can you take
Me
higher?
Yeah, remember that too?
Yeah, they play so many good songs. Who else played
Oh,
with
they
them?
have other ones? I'm joking.
It's like they have other ones.
I'm joking. Yeah, they were big, dude. You know,
Yeah, Creed was good.
dude. That's the last. I don't know. He goes to concerts all the
You
time.
do?
I'm like more of the hippie scene. Though.
I mean, I go to
like you said, Fish. You went to a Fish
I
show.
went to one fish show and I sat outside in the parking lot.
You didn't even go in.
No,
So
didn't even
much
go
fun,
inside.
though.
I
the
was,
best
much
lot
fun.
ever.
I was so
Best
mad.
lot.
And everyone I went with, I'm like, how have you guys never brought me here before? I'm like, what is this? I'm like, this is like Candyland.
It's the greatest.
It
The
was the
first
cra-
time you walk on that parking lot,
the
you're
cr-
like,
I never, people are like, you want this, you want this? I'm like, yes.
well, Two Taps was he actually made it to a dead show, so he already had a taste.
Who, Rosenberg?
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I never went to that show.
Yeah, me.
I went to a bunch
was
of Fish
before my
shows.
time.
Oh, you never went to that show?
Jazz Fest
Not
was
with
awesome.
Jerry,
You ever
sure.
go to Jazz Fest in New Orleans?
Never been to Jazz Fest. That's kind of
You-
embarrassing.
Is that,
Yeah,
is that where you were with the snake?
No, I was in New
Remember
Orleans.
that? That was crazy. All of a sudden I look on the TV, I'm like, what
Oh,
the
you
fuck?
so wait, you saw that?
Yeah, I turned on the TV, Rosemary's on the TV, he's got a snake around him. I'm like, what is going on here?
So we go to fucking.
Jazz Fest.
It was
I was
crazy.
rooming with a guy. I was at my roommate in Sarasota. It was like, look, and his dad was like a wild man. Like he lived in Key West or something. So my dad's getting married, and he got married like 4 times. But he's like, yeah, he's getting married in New Orleans.
like 4 times.
Yeah, but he's like, he's getting married in New Orleans, and
Let's fucking
and
go.
he's inviting
Yeah, let's
us.
go now.
He's inviting us to come to New Orleans just to party with him before he gets married. I'm like, and it was Mardi Gras. That's what it was.
Sign me up.
He goes, he invited us. He's getting married at Mardi Gras. I'm like, Jesus. So we're like, all right, fucking, where are we staying? He's like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So we get in a car from Sarasota and drive to Mardi Gras. 3 of us, right? 2 of which are alcoholics. Like, I'm drinking, but I'm not alcoholic ever. Never was that big. These guys were fucking luscious, right?
Do I know these guys?
Dude, Doug. Remember Doug?
Doug.
And Tommy.
Tommy?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, dickhead?
Yeah. So we rode up, and we get there, and fucking, they're all sloshed. Dude, we get to Mardi Gras. It's a fucking mess. It's like
Oh,
Bourbon
yeah.
Street. Dude,
Absolute
I would
shit
never
show.
go back to Mardi Gras
yeah.
now
Oh,
if
yeah.
you
Oh, yeah.
paid me, right?
Yeah.
At the
yeah.
time, it was wild.
Great idea.
Oh yeah,
then.
now.
So they're staying in this little Bourbon's Orleans. It was a nice hotel, but the rooms were this big.
Right.
And apparently we're sleeping in the room with the fucking newlyweds, dude. They're like, yeah, just sleep on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck? So we sleep on the floor with these fucking white trash people, dude, right?
Oh my god.
They
And-
just got married.
Oh, they were luscious too. So every night we went out,
You
and
were
it was
ripe.
just, dude, we would lose everybody by the end of the night. I lost all my jewelry. It was a mess. Like Mardi Gras was crazy. So then the Sunday morning, I get fucking woken up. I'm like sleeping under like fucking pillow. Like I'm on the
Where the
floor in
fuck
like a
am I?
sleeping
Yeah, you're
bag.
like, I'm ready to leave.
And I have feathers and like boob necklaces around me and like shit necklace. You know the shit they give you in Mardi Gras, the things. And they wake me up like, dude, we got to go to the wedding. I'm like, what wedding? What the fuck are you talking about? I thought they were already married. They're like, no, dude, they're getting married now in a voodoo wedding.
In a voodoo wedding.
I'm like,
Oh,
what?
shit.
And he's like, how do you think that they're paying for this room? I'm like, what do you mean? Like the Travel Channel. Remember the Travel Channel?
Yes.
He's like, the Travel Channel
It's
is
documented.
paying them to fucking get a voodoo wedding, and they're funding this whole weekend.
Oh my god.
I'm like, I gotta go to a fucking voodoo wedding? They're like, yeah, dude. They're like, can you sing? I'm like, what? They're like, they say that you have a better voice than the other guys here. I'm like, yeah, but I can't sing. Just because I have a better voice than these fucking guys, that doesn't mean
I'm
much.
going
Yeah,
to
you're like,
see
these
the,
guys are turds.
We might need you to sing some voodoo shit. I'm like, I'm not singing voodoo fucking shit,
I'm
right?
here to see the dead at Jazz Fest.
Dude, exactly. It wasn't even, that's a different trip. That was a different trip. It wasn't even the same trip. I've been to Jazz Fest and Mardi Gras, by the way. So we get there. It's this little fucking second story of this like shitty rundown New Orleans. It's right off Bourbon.
Oh no.
This fucking witch doctor lady looks from Haiti, comes and she has their eyes, the scare. She's like, hello. I'm like, oh my fucking God, dude. We get there. It's a full voodoo ritual, dude. They have white fucking pythons, albino pythons. They're throwing them on the ground and like chanting. They've got like salt that they're spraying. It was the weirdest. The incense, I don't know what the fuck they were burning, but like you would have
Some
definitely
real
been, if
voodoo
you blew
shit,
chunks
yeah.
in the Tesla, you would have been dying at this place. And there's a camera in my face the whole fucking time. It's the
You're on
Travel
TV.
Channel, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, I'm hungover as shit.
Yeah, I turn on the
the
TV.
way-
I turn on the TV, and Roseberg's on the TV with a
Ain't
snake
go-
around him.
So they filmed it. They put a snake on my fucking shoulder at some point. I don't even remember it. It's all I hate.
yeah, like a
It's on
real snake. I
TV.
saw it. Dude, I turn on TV and
I-
I see Roseberg on TV.
For 10 years, I get calls from random people. Rosenberg, were you in a fucking voodoo wedding on the Travel Channel? And I never saw it.
We gotta find that.
I
Oh, it was
tried,
awesome. It was-
dude, and
It's
now
out
you
there
can,
somewhere.
I did. I Googled, I fucking YouTubed, I couldn't find it.
Trunsky's.
yeah, it
saw
was, dude. I
It was on repeat.
Yeah, because I saw it on TV.
People
I'm like,
kept
what the fuck's
calling
he
me about
doing?
it, dude. I swear to God, I was in a
It
voodoo
was
wedding.
We
crazy.
gotta find that.
It was crazy.
You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, no,
dude.
I saw it on TV. I was like, what in the hell is he doing?
Wait, how old were you?
He had to be a
25?
sophomore in high school, sophomore in
No,
college.
I think I was like, I was in college.
No,
I was like
you were in law
23.
school.
I was in a law school. Yeah, I was like
Okay.
22 or 23.
Yeah.
23 maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, but
I went to
I
law
remember
school
that.
late. I went to law school I was opening stores with my dad over in Sarasota, and then I went to law school at like 27.
Okay, that's right.
You still talk to your buddy from law school? Who's that crazy guy, DeMario?
He reached out to me recently.
Does?
Yeah,
That kid was awesome.
I mean, most of those guys, a lot of those people I do business with now because they're all lawyers in the same, because they're all working around here.
They are. That kid was awesome. What was DeMario?
Demori.
DeMario.
He
Kid
was
a character.
He was Doyle Rules, we called him, remember?
Doyle Rules.
Dude, first day of law school, I see this guy. He's inked up from, he did not look like a law school student, right? He's inked up, he's pissed off, and he's, roaring in, the open thing. I'm like, dude, what is with this dude? He's fucking grabbing chairs and tossing them, pissed off. I'm like, I like this guy, right? Everybody else is, troubled by him.
That's awesome.
So he would
He's
just sit in the
tossing
back of the
chairs.
room in these stressful law classes. So I started talking to him one day. I'm like, dude, what's going on? And he was
Yeah,
this
the coolest, man.
Italian
He was
from
the
fucking
coolest,
where
dude.
was he from? Philly?
Yeah, Philly.
Yeah, what's
New
going
York.
on, Rosie? Literally out of the fucking movies, dude. Fully inked up. I'm in law school. Fuck this. I don't know if I should be here. And he had a temper issue.
Oh, yeah,
Every
he
time
would-
he'd get mad, he would trash places, He
He
would
was
just
awesome.
trash everywhere he was. But
He was awesome,
we
that
ended up
kid.
he got through law school. And fucking, now I don't know what he works. He moved to Europe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah. He moved to Europe.
What's moving to
Fucking,
Europe?
I don't know. I don't talk to him
I
anymore.
have a friend that moved to Hong Kong. I'm like, for what? I'm like, what are you, running away from the world? I'm like, who moves to Hong Kong?
Right.
I mean, honestly, it's fun to go visit, but who wants to move there? He's been there for like 13 years. I'm like, what? I'm like, did you marry?
You ever been to Hong Kong?
Yeah, I've been there many times.
Can I get
I've
some
been
of?
like 3
Can I
times.
get some of that crack?
Hong Kong? Exactly. Hong Kong is the real crack. Hong Kong's
What's
like
going
the
on
street
there?
hookers all
Right.
over the place.
There's something good
Oh, yeah.
going
Oh,
on there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you how do you know about this? How long?
Hong
How many
Kong?
times have you been to Hong Kong?
I've been there.
Well, you go for the
I've been there
business.
3 times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes for the business.
I haven't been in a long time. I don't think I ever want to go back.
Well, you have
What,
manufacturers
they're big,
there.
They're
Yeah.
big poop bag.
Yeah, well, that's where we bring everything from overseas.
Oh,
So
nice.
those Chinese bake all the poop bags. The
Nice.
Chinese
You like China?
fucking hate it.
Oh yeah.
Hate it. It's a shithole.
Yeah, I've
the
been. I've
worst.
been once.
You
Yeah,
have?
it's not what.
No, it's
It's
not,
not what everybody
no,
says.
no.
Like, oh, China's.
Hong
so,
Kong's amazing. It's like New York City.
Yeah, right.
Hong Kong.
Like
is-
Singapore, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've never been to Singapore.
Singapore's crazy.
Beautiful.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's how Hong Kong is. I mean,
Like
it's
especially when you're
gorgeous.
you're bouncing around Asia and I was in China, which I didn't like either.
Yeah, it's
And
gross,
then
isn't it?
Thailand was great,
I never
but
been to
it's
Thailand. I heard
Thailand's
it's
poor.
awesome.
Like it's great, but it's you're not seeing spectacular buildings
Sure.
there, right? And the Thai are awesome. The food's fucking
Oh, I love
unbelievable.
Thai
oh,
food.
oh.
Love
Over
to go
there?
for Thai food.
Oh, my God.
Love to go for Thai food.
But then you end up in
Dude.
Singapore and it's like Dubai or fucking Vegas.
Is that bad?
Yeah,
bad?
Singapore's like Vegas on
Crazy.
steroids, right?
Yeah, but it's not even. I don't know if they have gambling. They have casinos. Yeah, it's
Singapore's
just
that wild?
it's like an economic.
That's what I've always.
It's like
heard.
an economic financial hub in Asia, like
That's
where all the
it's
money
the
comes through
financial
there.
hub.
So it's
I've never been.
it's super expensive.
So China's very expensive too.
Yeah, but China it's gross.
Well, if you go to like Shanghai,
The people are cool, but I don't
yeah,
like
it's
it.
gross though. It's gross.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gross.
just
No, I was
way
there
too
for
many
a month.
people.
I
I don't
flew
like
over-
the
You were there for a
fucking-
month?
Yeah, I flew into Chongqing, the 4th largest city, and when you're in the mix of in the city, whatever they can, it seems like one way, but you get a few blocks off the street.
Oh, it's
and
disgusting, isn't it?
disgusting,
Oh, it's just
yeah.
people cough on you, they sneeze on you, they don't even
Oh,
care.
The Chinese.
I'm a
like-
germaphobe. I had to sit down with
Jesus.
we went out with another party, and they brought a big thing of soup, and people are just until the bowl's done. They're like, aren't you going to eat? I'm like, no way. I'm like,
You're like,
I'm
you have a
good.
matzo ball, like a solo that I
it's
can
like-
eat by myself?
Yeah, it was like a big ball matzo ball soup for like 20 people, Rosenberg.
Yeah,
They're
that's
just-
not-
until it's done, they're just like, I'm like,
Dude, the worst part about him being manic is that he's a germaphobe. And I would try
a
to
great
call
combo.
these like
Germaphobe.
Baker Act hospitals, and he wouldn't come to the phone because he was too grossed out by
oh
the
yeah, I
phone.
won't touch the phone. I won't
Right.
touch the phone. I'm like, ooh.
I'm like, put Trunsky on the phone. They're like, he won't touch the phones.
Where's the speaker button?
Rosenberg's like, I want to get him out of there. I'm like, I'm not touching the phone.
I'm not touching the phone.
like, I'm
I
staying
won't
here.
walk across the floor to get out of
Yeah,
here.
I'm like, I'm staying here.
What was the one workaround? You would get on the nurse's station phone, remember? But you
yeah,
wouldn't
oh,
get
yeah,
on
oh,
the
yeah.
phone where all the crazy people
Oh
were.
yeah.
Is it a germ thing? Like,
Oh yeah, like I'm bugged out. I'm getting better at it, believe it or not. But like,
Yeah.
especially at a place like that, it's disgusting.
oh,
Like those Baker Act places are just gross.
that's the worst place
Yeah, the
they
group-
could ever put you.
Exactly.
They don't
Well,
understand Trunsky.
Yeah, I remember the
Who
first time I
does?
went in there. Some guy he knew I was scared to go in there. So the guy's like, he's like, "Ugh," like in my face. I'm like, whoa, dude. I'm like, can you move the other way? Dude, the dude he knew I was freaked out because the first time I got Baker Act, I was scared shitless. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Right.
I was like, where the hell are you taking me to?
What has happened?
Yeah. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm like, this is not normal.
Why are you bringing me in this germ room?
Yeah, exactly. Get me out of the
Rosenberg, get me out of here now. I'm like, dude, I'm working on it.
Everyone wants to send me to rehab. I'm like, Rosenberg, get me out of this place.
Send a rehab
now.
for pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What the-
he needed something. We didn't fucking know what to do with
It was,
him.
dude. Let me tell you, I had to share a shower with like 5 people. They would use my bar of soap.
Oh, that drives
It was
me
the
insane.
it was the grossest, most unsanitary place I've ever been in my life. I'm like, Mom, just get me out of here. She's like, no, you're gonna stay there longer. I'm just like, for what?
Fuck,
It was the
Trunks.
first place that got drug rehab. It was the worst.
How long did you stay in?
71 days both times.
You did?
I couldn't get out until my mom got
Yeah,
me
but
out.
that was when he got bad. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
I was bad.
But
it was bad.
did it help you think?
No, it didn't do anything for me.
When
As
you
soon as
got
I-
Of course
as
it
soon-
fucking
As
helped
soon as I
him.
came out, I wanted to smoke.
Right.
And I told them there, I'm like, listen, drug rehab. I'm like, listen, I'm not stopping smoking weed. I'm like, the only reason I'm here, it's either here or jail.
Right.
I'm like, it's either here or jail. I'm like, believe me, as soon as I get out of here, I'm smoking. They're like, well, you can't talk about that all the time here because people are here because they're getting off the drugs.
Right.
I'm like, well, not me.
That's not me.
Yeah, I'm like, well, then get me out of here.
They had you. They didn't get it right.
No, exactly. They got it wrong.
Right.
They got it wrong. Very wrong. I'll be like, this sucks. How
I
come
feel
don't
normal again.
Yeah. I'll be like, I
you
feel
should,
normal.
you should go back to Quick Mix. What was it? Biscuit?
Bisquick!
Tell them what was the Bisquick story?
You
What-
making pancakes?
We'll close it out on the
I
Bisquick.
used to go in middle school, and I used to take the Bisquick and just dump it in the hallway. In spaghetti mix, and I used to wrestle the gorilla in the hallway. The teacher would be what the fuck
Can you
doing?
make these stories up, dude?
No,
he would do
this
this in
is
middle
one of a
school.
kind.
Say it again. Break it down slower for us.
So I would take Bisquick and I'd take it outside my locker.
In the middle of school?
Yeah, in the middle of school, outside my locker, and just dump it in the hallway. And then I would take a gorilla and start wrestling the gorilla.
What do you mean a
teddy
gorilla?
bear?
No, he was like a real gorilla.
do you
Not
mean?
like a real gorilla, like a gorilla teddy bear.
Like a stuffed animal?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like a wrestling buddy.
Yeah, a wrestling buddy. The teacher'd be like, Trunsky, what the fuck are you doing, you idiot? He'd take me by my neck and slam me up against the locker. Big Trunsky, you're an idiot. He was the biggest dick
Was this like
ever.
a ritual thing that you
Oh
did
yeah,
a
I would do it
lot?
all the time. I would do it all the time. People were like, Trunsky, where's the Bisquick? Like, and I'd bring pasta too and dump it all in the hallway. People were like, Trunsky, what are you doing? I'd be like, don't worry, just shut up. I'd be like, it's all good.
I told you, dude. There's not many people
One
you'll
of a
meet like
kind.
fucking
Teacher
Trunsky.
be like,
Legend.
Trunsky, teacher be like, Trunsky, you idiot. Grab by my neck, threw me up against the locker. He was a dick.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us. We're gonna wrap the episode here. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. We're on Spotify, iHeart, YouTube Music, Apple Podcast. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Stay safe. Love you all. Cut.